What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out Dreamscaper, which apparently is a roguelite RPG. So let's give it a look. Let's have some fun with the game. We're going to spend about 30 minutes with it, and if after that time you decide that you really want to play the game, then you can check it out down below in the description, or, as always, you always have the option to give it a pass, because that's why we're here. Let's go see what's through this portally-do thing over here. It's the only thing around that seems to be sort of like active and actually like interactable, so we'll go for that. I do like this whole idea of like a waterfall, although I don't think that I would walk along the edge of it. That seems like I'd just be tempting fate. Our character probably needs to work. Does our character have like, I don't know, scoliosis or something? We gotta work on our posture. That's not a good walking posture. That's a walking posture right there that's setting your future up for failure. That's all I'm gonna say. KSSto, what's this? Nope, that's not a good thing. Oh no, how did you not notice that? Also, how did you not notice you don't have a face? Oh my god, we went on an adventure without a face. That's like the first thing you pack when you go anywhere to do anything. Alright. What does that say? Cancer sucks? Aw, dude, do we have cancer and no face? Man, things are just not lining up for this girl, although I do like those boots. Those boots are really dope. I like those. Apparently we got like a big wall of just photography over there. I like those. My wife used to have something like that when we first met in college. That's what they remind me of. Like nostalgic boots. Let's see here. We can leave like that. Yeah, let's do that then. We will leave the room. I loved going into the city when I was a kid because I came from like a small kind of like backwater, basically. Like it was like a city, but it was a city in the middle of nowhere. And so anyways, going into the city was my favorite with all the neon lights and all the flashing signs. It was different back then, like in the early 90s. I like to play the two. Why not? Everybody says I don't pay attention, I don't do a good job. Let's go for it. Wait, are we playing a video game inside of a video game? I think that's exactly what's happening here. We just got super ridiculously meta. That would be like me making a YouTube video inside of a YouTube video. Like, what is this? What does that do? It's a sword? Oh, nice, dude. Hey, what's up, man? Ugh, get shanked. Yeah. Hit him with, that's what you do right there. You just hit him with the bum rush, man. If you time your combos with the white flashes, you will do bonus. Oh, that's okay. Oh. Yeah, there's kind of like a timing to it. Kind of Legend of Dragoon style. There's a bit of a, oh no. There you go. Let me get that bonus damage. I got the third attack down. So the thing is, right, when you combo, so you can't really practice the combo, and here's why. They've got a frame shake right there, or like a frame freeze every time you land a hit, and it throws, so you can practice the rhythm right here and learn how to do the combo, but in combat the timing actually changes for that combo. So like practicing it outside of combat isn't going to help because it's freezing frames when you hit enemies right there. Not as in like the frame rate of the game is dropping, but it's meant to like signify that there's a lot of impact to the hit and make it have weight. You've heard me talk about that in previous games, being like, I wish that there was kind of like a frame freeze when we struck the enemy. It does make the game feel much better and satisfying, although typically the combo stays the same in between the two. Let's see, what is that, a bow? All right. Do I like right click to fire the bow? Is that what it is? Oh, we do shifty doos. Gotcha. All right, so we fire the bow like so. There you go. We've killed off our enemy, although it does look like we have limited arrows, which means that maybe the bow is supposed to be like really good, and we're supposed to hold on to, what is that right there? Oh, it's a dodge. Nice. Okay, so we got like a little Fable style. Oh, I like that dodge roll, actually. It looks pretty good. I like the way she pops up. You see there's like a little crow hop when she pops up from the roll. I kind of like that. I kind of dig it. Kind of feel like it looks good. What is this over here? A shield? Oh, nice. Okay, so we're also able to block, I guess. Okay. So it doesn't look like we have, like, limited block. It doesn't look like we have, like, stamina charges or anything. Or maybe we do. It just hasn't been implemented yet. We can hold 2 Lucid attacks. Cold Snap shatters frozen enemies. All right, so we got Q and E are going to be our 2 attacks. Oh, wow, that's cool. I dig that. I like the way that it laid down kind of like a foundation, almost like a carpet of frost as you were going through. It's kind of a cool visual design. Some rooms have unique events. This fountain will fill your Lucid meter. Let's go for it. There we go. Good practice for my combos, at least, so I can learn how to 3-shot those guys without, like, messing up or anything. So our Lucid is going to refill as we kill enemies. Some rooms are locked. Keys can be found by smashing destructibles. Yay, I love destructibles. Some columnar jointing over here, in case you didn't know what that's called. Used to see that all the time. We went into a place called Devil's Post Pile, if I remember correctly. Something bad's going to happen inside of here, huh? Some destructibles will require bombs. Okay. Oh, cool. It's like a spirit bomb. Nice. All right. Oh, that's the thing I was supposed to be bombing. Gotcha. I'd like to see a little bit more explosion and maybe shake from some of the, like, you know, some debris flying all over the place with some smoke effects and whatnot. It seemed a little anticlimactic putting the bomb on there. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. We can fast travel to a previous room that easy. Oh. Oh, cool. So we're actually, like, dreaming about being inside of the game. You ever had that happen? I figure as gamers, we play a lot of video games, so inevitably, like, it tends to be the things that eat up your mind all day, every day that you tend to dream about. Although, honestly, I feel like a lot of my dreams are just totally, completely nonsensical. Yeah, I'm just going to give this guy, like, the full offense. I don't think he wants to go down. It looks like we sucked up some resources or something right there. I don't know what that thing is, but dead now. Apparently we've picked up what looks like time or maybe like grains of sand for an hourglass or something. The Black Hill Museum. I sort of like the level design. The level design sort of reminds me in a lot of ways. What was that, a key right there? Oh, we picked up a key. The level design in a lot of ways sort of reminds me a little bit of like a slightly brighter, slightly more saturated, like Silent Hill almost. I'm going to jump out of the way. There we go. Knock that thing on out. I'm going to assume that whatever it is we're picking up right there, that's going to be some kind of currency that we're going to spend later on in the game. These were destructible the last time I went through. Oh my god. There was a bunch of loot inside of here. What is this? A health potion large. I can recycle it? Yeah, we might as well if I can't use it. I wonder if it'll stay on the ground, though. So I wonder if this is one of the ones that has to be bombed right there. I should probably test it and try, right? Let's try. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Hey, it worked. Very nice. Yeah, it gave me a little bit more currency to play around with. Not like a ton, but, you know, it's better than nothing. I got 10 arrows ready to rock. Looks like there's a boss room down that way, maybe? Maybe we should explore a little bit more and see if there's kind of like Binding of Isaac-style relics or anything that we're supposed to be picking up along the way that are going to kind of modify the way that we interact with the world or, like, modify the way that our attacks work. Bliss. There are cars, and then there's Ruby. Ruby lived through 62 family road trips, 18 milkshake spills, and outlasted 4 sets of tires. God, do I miss her. Them old station wagons, man. When I was a kid, you see these things like everywhere. You don't see them anymore. If you were my generation, they had wood on the side of them. They have like some, they had wood. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what they were, like station wagons with wood on the side. I remember that from when I was a kid. They don't make stuff like that anymore. What's down this way? A puzzle arena? Okay. Feel like I can live with that. We probably need this all to go like so. And then where's our exit point at? Like, I assume that we want this to go somewhere. So we've got that right there. Ah, right here. There it is. Okay. So we put that right there. But I don't like 100% know. I'm not still super sure where the terminus of this puzzle is. Hey, there it was. All right, so I guess we just got to fill in every single one of the dead ends, I suppose. It's good for future reference. Not Longbow 2. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it almost doubles our DPS. Well, I mean, it adds like 50% damage, so I'll take it. And then we'll recycle the Longbow 1. Doesn't seem to be that much different, but I'll take it. Is any of that breakable? That's not breakable right there. All right, well, I like how they're mixing up the mechanics. They've got, like, puzzles. Oh, I need a key in order to get in there. Okay. So I guess maybe the ones that have, like, purple or, like, coloration on them. Those are probably the ones that require a key in order to get into. Let's test out this bow. Man, that's a hell of an arrow right there. Can I block him? Yeah, I wanted to see if I could, like, figure out if there was maybe, like, an internalized, like, parry system or something. What is that? Like some kind of landmine or something? What was that? I'm not super sure I know what that is. Solace +1. I have no idea what that means either. I'm picking up all kinds of random little things right now that are not super explained, but I am really, really drinking in the visual design of the game. That's one part that they've really super got dialed in. Like, it's a very, very identifiable game, I guess. Grab that right there. Actually, I guess the closest thing I could compare the combat system to is either Fable, or, if you don't like that one, Hand of Fate is kind of what it feels like a little bit, too. Yeah, the ones that are purpley look like they have, like, keys on them, I guess. The Burger House. Is that Ruby right there? Is there anywhere that I can interact with? Oh, yeah, there's a thing over here. What is this? It's like a chest. A front flip. Dodge landing pushes enemies back. So we have roll 1, and then we have front flip. So we've got different dodges. Oh, yeah, we can do like a superhero landing. I dig it. I'm not really using the dodge anyways, so, like, why stress about it? There's a burger house on over here. I get the feeling we're going through somebody's, like, life memories right now. And even though it showed us going to sleep, I've got a feeling we may not actually be asleep. It feels as though, to me, we might be dead. And this is, like, our way of, like, processing, maybe. Like, the mind dumping that last bit of, like, DMT and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll bomb that right there. There we go. Take that all out of the way. Oh, I didn't need a key. I just needed to bomb it. Okay. We've got a draconic ring right here. I guess I'm more like the wacky aunt of dragons. Okay. What is this? The dirty rag increases the chance of oiled effects. Okay. Yeah. Apparently it was just an option right there, and we just make the call. Oh, cool, the graphic changes, so it actually looks like a different shield. Good. I like that. That's one of those things that I appraise in games, is like when you pick up new equipment, does your character change their appearance somehow? Is that equipment represented on your character? That's very, very important to me. I can't explain to you why it's important to me, but I do find that when it comes to the overall design of a game, it indicates that, like, the developers care on a certain level. It's one of those small indicators that you don't see that in games that, like, are cynically developed. You see that in games that, like, people care about effectively, because it takes a lot of effort to go through and create all those extra assets, but it does make the game sell better as far, well, maybe not sell better, it might be bad terminology, but I think it makes the game more immersive. There we go. Terra Surge. Eden Beam. Seems kind of cool. Let's do Eden Beam. What does that do? Oh, interesting. So it puts out like a smackdown grid. Okay. I can dig it. I don't think we have any places left to go, so I think we're going to have to go unlock the boss gate with this last key that we have remaining. Let's go. It looks like we're wearing some kind of helmet or something, too. Oh, if I press tab, I can freeze time. That's probably good to know. Probably should have tested that out beforehand. I was actually kind of trying to take a look and see if there was a way for me to look at my character closer. Yeah, the Eden Beam put little ears on her, so she's got like little robot ears right now. I was going to say, like, those things on the sides of our head right there, they weren't there before, but now they are. I'm curious why our scarf looks like it's on fire. As a general rule, when I go through life, I tend to prefer to not have things on fire around my neck. It's not like a hard and fast, like, must be followed rule, but it is one that we give some thought to. What are we looking at here? Nope, don't like that. Not at all. Oh, there's landmines. Ah, I think I know what we're supposed to do. Yep, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Alright, well, we'll see what other phases... Oh, no. Woo! Just barely got away with that one. Okay, we're going to try and get this dude, like, right here. So we're going to try and set it up. Okay, there's our timing. We got our damage off. I assume we're going to get another jump right here. I barely got the time. Oh, nope. I'm going to front flip over that real fast. Just make sure that that doesn't happen. That was wonderfully cinematic. I really liked the way it looked. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of, like, keep my shield up, I think. There we go. We'll just kind of block a little bit. So he's got different attacks in different phases. I should probably try to use my Eden Beam or something. Oh, no. What is this? Okay. Every time I feel like we've maybe tapped out all of his strategies, we are faced with the fact that whatever the shark thing is, definitely has a few tricks up its sleeve. Let's stay away from the mines. There you go. That kind of worked a little bit. It wasn't like the most perfect attack that I've ever orchestrated. Oh, God. Okay, didn't like that. Woo! There's definitely a timing to the dodges for sure. I felt like maybe he was going to speed up right there, but I wasn't sure about it. I mean, we're getting there. We're dealing some damage on out. The only attack that I'm, like, kind of worried about so far... The only attack that I've been worried about thus far is the one where he comes up from the bottom. That one's kind of hard to time. You got to kind of have a good eye for that one. I, like, lucked into it the first time we went through, but I'm not sure I can reproduce the results next time. Yeah, you came up next to the wrong mine, cousin. He's starting to get stiffer, I think. Like, it feels to me like it's getting harder to hurt him. Like, maybe he's taking less damage or something. All right, where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, he's back over here doing this thing, huh? All right. There we go. Yeah, he's got some HP to him, that's for sure. I just want to be out of range of whatever that is. Woo! I deeply regret changing out my dodge. As much as I like the front flip, I'm not convinced the front flip was the right choice. The front flip seems to have like a tighter timing on it than the other dodge roll required. So like you look cooler, but you've got to be better at the game too. Very cool. Well, there's our health potion right there. We can definitely use that. Yeah, let me get a couple of those. We got some arrows and whatnot and a treasure chest. Increases health immediately and will double your bombs and keys. I'll take it. Let's get our... Oh, our health bar did get a little bit larger. Very, very nice. Okay, let's be on our way. Oh, that was not the right way to go out. I'm bad at navigation. Just give me a second. Just give me a minute. Very cool. I don't know what all this stuff means right here. Apparently we got 3 hours and 0 minutes. And we picked up some insight, some bliss, some solace. I assume those are crafting materials that we're going to use like for the beginning or for the in-between portions. So welcome to the waking world. We can meet new characters, craft gifts, and improve relationships. Unlike the dream world, time passes and your progress persists in the waking world. Okay. Interesting. So we've got the breaker sword. We've got the megaton stingers. All right. Huh. Okay. So, like, we go into the dream world and we get crafting materials that allow us to make stuff that we can use as gifts. Kind of Stardew Valley style, I guess, for our friends outside the dream world. It's kind of an interesting way to approach the gameplay design. Okay, well, apparently I made a handcrafted coaster out of, like, dream juice for somebody. So hopefully they appreciate dream juice. It looks like we can go back into the dream world if we want right there, or we can go out and, like, find somebody, I guess, to make friends with. Let's see here. We can go to... I bet the cafe they'd like the coaster. Oh, they want me to go to the Silk Lounge. Never mind. All right. It's inside the Silk Lounge. What's up, Eve? How you doing? We can chit-chat? Sure, why not? Eve pulls out some postcards to show Cassidy. Nice. Hey, cool. We're an acquaintance now. Hey. Cass, right? Close enough. Can I help you? I was about to ask you the same thing. Pardon? You've come here every day for 2 weeks. You order a bottle of tonic water. You sit in that spot. And then you peel the label off real slow. Then you watch me work. You stare at me like I've kicked your cat. Haven't kicked any kittens recently, so... What's up? Like, what's on your mind? Why? Don't you have anything better to do? Not really. Nobody comes in this time of day. Well, I'm fine. I'm tired, I guess. That's so. I promise I'm not staring at you. It's just that, your postcards. Things were supposed to be different, I guess. Yeah, always are. Nothing changes unless you're gonna make it happen, though. Yeah, well. I did that. Didn't go so great. Thanks for the water. Apparently we unlocked a new item right there, and we've got the teledash. So I guess the things that are happening in the real world, they get folded into our memories, and the things that our brain is pulling from in the dream world. That's actually a very interesting connection. I don't know if that's ever been kind of explored by a game that I've played on this channel before. It's kind of an interesting approach. I kind of like it. All right, so over here we've got our current inventory. If we're not in the middle of a run, it'll be empty. However, we can always equip influences here for our next dream. Oh, gotcha. So we've got Eve's perception right here. So it improves your ranged attacks as Cassidy gets to know Eve. Okay. So these influence will give you powerful boosts that increase with the strength of your relationships. This influence will improve your ranged attacks. Yeah, so as we make more friends in the real world, we get stronger in the dream world because we have their support or something like that. Okay. I dig it. Apparently we can explore on our own. So let's go to Caspechi, I guess. What's up, dude? Samal takes out their phone and shares their most recent photos with Cassidy. I can dig it. It's probably not the worst idea just to get a chat in with people. Allison pulls out a comic book, and together they marvel over the illustrations. Love it. My favorite illustrations were always in the Darkest Night. Or Blackest Night? I forget. I don't know. I've never been a massive Green Lantern fan, but I got like these random Green Lantern graphic novels one Christmas, and they just blew me away with the illustrations in it were like nothing I'd ever seen. They were just so good. Yeah, we got time to go to Taylor Park. We can swing through and say what's up to people. Carl asked Cassidy what her personal best is on the bench press. She says 0 pounds. That'll do it. Oh, it's 8 p.m. I wonder what time we have to be home by. It wasn't like explicitly said like how frequently we have to be back home. I don't know. We can start another adventure. Nonetheless, we've got time for it, so zoop. Dude, I wish sleep was that easy. You just lay back for a second. I guess it can be that easy, but that requires alcohol. And then you always sleep poopy when you have alcohol, dude. That's the problem. All right, let's explore around and see if we can find anything to do around here. Ow, stop it. Stop it. Oh, you actually got to, like, line that up. That's a tough one. Man, I'm getting wasted right now. Yeah, there we go. Hit him with... I need one of these guys to die. Like, I very deeply and desperately need some of these dudes to disappear for me. Some of the enemies do seem a little damage soaky, but maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to hit those guys with like a ranged attack or something. I'm kind of curious why they're so soaky. Because they are most assuredly soaky. Oof, got me with that one. Yeah, let's just kind of... Oof, they're like everywhere. Hold on. All right, I'm going to put a bomb right there. And it looks like the bomb took care of that spearman over there, so that's really all that I was looking for. For now... I do like that even though they're using sort of like a variated isometry to the camera angle, I do like that the arrows are pinpoint accurate, like very, very easy and intuitive. Sometimes the baby gets thrown out with the bathwater when it comes to isometric games and ranged attacks, and they always end up being like slightly above or below where you want them to go. Dude, I've been vaporized out of my own dream. Feels bad. Okay, so you start over from the beginning is basically how it works. And then we can go back to sleep and we start from maybe our hometown again and we just try to make the climb one more time. Is this with a fresh build, though? I wanted to take a look and see what happens here. Like, our build looked as though it was customizable. Do we lose all of our items when we die except for our relationship stuff? We do indeed. Okay, so that's where the roguelite element's going to come in. My name is Splattercat. This game is called Dreamscaper. Very, very impressed by the visual design. I think it looks good. I think it controls well enough as far as the combat goes. I've been playing with keyboard and mouse, and like I've been pleasantly surprised by how well it's working. The game did give me a warning at the beginning, being like, this game should be played with a controller. And so I was a little bit worried that maybe it wasn't going to have, you know, the sort of controls that I would hope for. But it seems to be okay. It seems to be perfectly fine and perfectly okay. If you enjoyed this, make sure you check out the link down below and you can get the game for yourself. Aside from that, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day, so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block was obviously Dreamscaper. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed it. I will see you all later. Thank you for being here, and I'll be back with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet tomorrow. All right?